the video game activist. You have made many off-color comments and statements about the video game industry and gamers alike. We say that it's due time that we shed some light on your distasteful actions within this video. Many of are gamers. We understand that gamers are a diverse community of people and are labeled with words with extremely negative connotations, as well as words that don't make sense to use for the whole community. One such of these words is murderer. However, Mr. Thompson, you still find it acceptable to label people solely on their culture and lifestyle. You were once quoted as saying, "Nobody shoots anybody in the face unless you're a big fan or a video gamer." You also dubbed Take-Two Studios, the publisher behind games such as Grand Theft Auto and Random, as stupid, arrogant, and dumb, because many underage gamers purchased their products. Whenever a young person buys a game intended for mature audiences, it is not intentional. These stores do not allow children to buy violent games without their parents being present. Isn't that correct, Mr. Thompson? Another absurd comment that came from your incompetent mind stated that the Grand Theft Auto franchise, GTA, is worse than polio. It disturbs us that you would even compare a piece of fiction to a disease that has taken the lives of millions, Mr. Thompson. You stated that non-violent video games have also driven many to kill. However, we can fully disprove your claims that video games poison the minds of the world's youth. It has already been proven by science that violent movies, video games, and books do not have any effect on a person's mind. The only reason that movies, books, and video games have been blamed for crimes that people choose to commit is that they either took ideas from them or were obsessed with it. No psychological effects are implicated. We also have been alarmed by new attempts and acts of censorship. In October 2006, you sent a letter to Midway Games demanding they cease and desist selling the latest game in the Mortal Kombat series, Mortal Kombat Armageddon, claiming that the game was legally profiting on your likeness because gamers could use the Creative Fighter option to make a character who looked like you. However, due to your bitching, Midway did not reply to your letter. You would later vow to permanently ban both Random and Grand Theft Auto 4 during the release of the sequel to Random 2. You said you plan to sue Take-Two and Rockstar in an effort to have both Random 2 and Grand Theft Auto 4 banned as public nuisances, saying killings have been specifically linked to Take-Two's Random and Grand Theft Auto games. You asked Take-Two and retailers to stop selling mature murder simulation games to kids. They all refused. You then claimed they were about to be told by a court of law that they must adhere to the logic of their own mature labels. This also counts as trying to prevent freedom of expression. It also seems that you may have no clue what you are talking about sometimes. You claim that the game bully was a physical abuse simulator. Have you taken your magical drugs again? You also attempted to have anyone caught speaking out against you prosecuted, claiming that anyone speaking out against you is criminally harassing you. You filed a lawsuit for $14 million against Facebook in the U.S. District Court for the Southern District of Florida on September 29, 2009. You claim that the social networking site had caused you great harm and distress by not removing angry postings made by users in several Facebook groups. You quietly dismissed this case less than 2 months later. According to Terry Acton, a cyber law attorney, you would likely not have had any success because the U.S. Communications Decency Act provides that companies such as Facebook have no liability for what users do with their services in most cases. You also tried, but failed, to get Seattle police and the FBI to investigate Jerry Wilkins and Mike Craguin for orchestrating what you called criminal harassment of user articles on their site. Your high-profile crusades have made you an enemy of video game aficionados. On occasion, you have sparred directly with the game industry and its fans. In 2005, you wrote an open letter to the Entertainment Software Association President Doug Lowenstein, making what you described as a modest video game proposal to the video game industry. You said you would donate $10,000 to a charity designated by Take-Two CEO Paul Eichler if any video game company would create a game including the scenario that you described in your letter. The scenario called for a main character whose son was killed by a boy who played violent video games to murder a number of industry executives, including one model Don Eichler, and go on a killing spree at the Electronic Entertainment Expo. This single-handedly proves that you have, at times, taken your hatred of the video game industry too far. Are you trying to say that you wish that one would gun down all those who make violent video games? Due to your attempts at censorship, charging people for freedom of speech and expression, and your constant whining, we give you a huge, jolly fuck you. Anyone who supports the act of censorship as well as those who deny others to the freedoms of free speech and expression is an enemy of Anonymous. You have been mocked throughout the world because of your disgrace to the world of political activism. It is due time that we put you in your place. Am I correct, Mr. Thompson? We, Anonymous and the gaming community, have grown tired of your shit. Anonymous has always fought for freedom of speech and expression. Because you tried to censor this, you have been placed on our target list. We are Anonymous. We are Legion. United as one. Divided by zero. We do not forgive. We do not forget. Expect us.